that's that old bull business model that you're gonna charge the fans for some bull fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man.
They making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money.
Like but I don't even think he don't need any money. He
spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future.
Bill Haney has exposed Floyd Mayweather in a heated exchange, calling out the boxing legend for obsessing over money. Haney claims Mayweather's $42 million investment is a scam and that he's secretly bankrupt. All you ever talk about is money, Haney blasts. The confrontation highlights deep tensions, with Haney accusing Floyd of losing touch with reality and using wealth to mask deeper financial troubles.
For that though, that's because you're right. You always talking about some money and shit. That's what I'm saying is you can't.
Bill, we not even on here talking about no money, Bill. Bill, we not even on here talking about no money. This ain't even about no money. This
you brought the money up.
Bill Haney has voiced concerns regarding the financial disparities within Floyd Mayweather's promotional team. He questions the allocation of funds, suggesting that if Mayweather Promotions is as financially successful as claimed, then team members like Calvin Ford shouldn't appear financially strained. Haney even mentioned advising them to compensate their team adequately to prevent dissatisfaction.
I think it's personal between you and Calvin. Also, his Tank's coach. Is it?
Man, I told Coach, for
those that don't know, Coach Calvin is Tank's coach, so I'm just for our audience.
And I said, listen, ain't no way your fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking, and Calvin gonna be looking like that. I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coach's strike around this month because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't. And Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this shit.
So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid?
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money. You know what I'm talking about?
Again.
Yeah.
Haney further critiques Mayweather's transition from competitive boxing to exhibition matches, implying that this shift is driven more by financial incentives than a genuine passion for the sport. He suggests that Mayweather's current focus is on securing paydays rather than maintaining the integrity of boxing. A notable point of contention arose when Mayweather allegedly expressed dissatisfaction over not securing a deal similar to the one Devin Haney received. This led to Mayweather reportedly stating he would ensure Devin wouldn't get fights with prominent boxers like Rolando Rolly Romero or Gervonta Davis.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him. And he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm going to make it tough for you. I'm going to go whisper and rain here. I'm going to make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm going to make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So
Haney accuses Mayweather of transforming from a celebrated boxer to Money Mayweather by prioritizing high earnings over delivering quality fights to fans. He contrasts this with his own approach, emphasizing the importance of providing fans with enjoyable matches rather than focusing solely on financial gains.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give.
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful, like you're really trying to do this. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we're going to give you the best fights, and we're going to get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some bull fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
There are allegations suggesting that Mayweather's claims of earning $100 million in a single night are exaggerated. Insiders from the boxing community have expressed doubts about the authenticity of these figures, implying that such statements might be more about image than reality.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close.
You think it's bull?
I know it is, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I'm a promoter right now. He's probably made about $60 million before in one night, which is crazy numbers. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. When that fight happened, one got $30 million and one got $29.
$250 million against Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. No fighter in history of the world. $250 million to go and box. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
I think Floyd's fighting because he needs the money?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You think he blew through all of his money?
Mayweather is known for showcasing his extravagant lifestyle, including frequent travels on private jets. However, critics argue that such lavish expenditures can strain finances, especially if not balanced with sustainable income, leading to potential financial instability.
You want me to show you right now? Call AJ. My sister, she gonna call my pilot right now.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm finna show you. AJ. Hey, what's up? So yesterday you guys flew over to Vegas to pick my daughter and mother up and my daughter and my grandson up, right?
That's correct, yep.
I got tickets for you guys to go to the Super Bowl tomorrow, but I got Dan, he's gonna go. So I need you to fly over there because you got to pick a couple people up. You got to pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey and go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send them over there, and then Dan can get on the plane also. Okay?
Okay, so it'll be. I mean, we're sitting here wrapping up dinner now. It's about an hour. About an hour to play. I'd say have them at the airport about 10:45 or so.
Yeah, I'm done.
The emphasis on luxury and showmanship, as exemplified by Mayweather, can have financial repercussions. Overspending on high-end items without considering the broader financial picture can lead to monetary challenges, even for high earners.
Andrew, especially, was a very successful kickboxer. 4-time world champion. His belts are sitting right behind me right now. But, the most he ever got paid for a fight, and he says this openly, is 50 grand. By the time you pay your trainer and your manager 10% each, you got to eat, you got to train for 12 weeks. I mean, if you work out the hours you put in, you're making $15 an hour. Like, it's not amazing money.
Commentator Joe Rogan has commented on Mayweather's spending habits, suggesting that his need to participate in exhibition fights might stem from the necessity to fund his luxurious lifestyle. This perspective implies that Mayweather's financial decisions are driven more by necessity than choice.
Exhibition. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him, and he's doing it as an exhibition. It doesn't even hurt his record.
Because of the drug of boxing. Just
also
like
money.
But I don't even think he don't need any money. He
spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
Are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's planning for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
Hopefully.
And not just boxing. But it's the drug of getting. Floyd still trains when even when he doesn't have a fight.
In a significant financial move, Mayweather reportedly purchased 6 buildings in a deal worth $42 million. Such investments indicate a shift toward securing long-term financial stability, possibly as a response to critiques about his spending habits.
It says the retired boxer has gone into contract to pay $402 million for a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio of more than 60 buildings. $402 million, Floyd got 60 buildings. The multifamily deal for properties concentrated in Upper Manhattan will be one of the city's biggest this year. A slice of the portfolio closed Wednesday. The remainder is expected to close in the fourth quarter or early 2025. That's dope. Floyd just spent $400 million and got 1,000 units and 60 buildings.
Mayweather's journey from an electrifying boxer to a brand-focused businessman has been evident. Observers like Joe Rogan note that Mayweather's current endeavors seem more centered on financial gains than the sport itself, often leading to criticisms about his approach to boxing.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him. Floyd went from being like a really exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
Logan Paul has publicly claimed that Mayweather owes him money from their exhibition match. Despite the event's massive earnings, Paul alleges he hasn't received his full payment, highlighting potential issues in Mayweather's financial dealings.
Jake, true or false and why did Floyd Mayweather fully pay up Logan Paul for their fight?
I'm not God, but my spidey senses tell me nah.
I can guarantee me and Logan Paul, we can go out and make $100 million or more.
And so you think he didn't pay up just because he hasn't got the money?
I think he probably spent it on all the girls he pays to be around him.
Logan Paul reached out to us and said that he wanted to do another exhibition. Now this is the same guy that said he didn't get paid. If he did get paid, he wouldn't be trying to get another payday.
He had the audacity to tell the media that I asked for a rematch. Let me just set the record straight. If I haven't been paid for the first one, why would I ask you for a second fight knowing I'm probably also not going to get paid the money that I was owed for my work? Second off, they asked us for a rematch.
Floyd is broke, man. I've been saying it the whole entire time.
Oscar de la Hoya has expressed concerns about Mayweather's decision to continue fighting in exhibitions. He believes that such actions might stem from financial needs and could tarnish Mayweather's legacy in the sport. De La Hoya has openly advised Floyd Mayweather to retire from exhibition boxing, implying that his continued participation may stem more from financial need than a genuine love for the sport. He expressed concern that these exhibition bouts could diminish Mayweather's legacy, portraying him as a fighter clinging to past glory rather than moving on with dignity. He emphasized that true greatness lies in knowing when to walk away, encouraging Floyd to protect the reputation he built over decades rather than risking it for short-term monetary gain and spectacle-driven fights.
Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds, call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Ah, easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
you think Canelo's gonna out-earn him eventually? You think he'll make more
by
money
far,
than Floyd?
by far. Canelo's 28 years old.
Right.
And he's already made, what, $500 million?
Right.
Easy.
Bill Haney has claimed that Floyd Mayweather is deliberately avoiding arranging fights involving his son, Devin Haney. According to Haney, this avoidance likely stems from financial motivations, with Mayweather choosing to pursue bouts that promise higher paydays over those that are competitively significant. The suggestion is that Mayweather's promotional strategy is more focused on maximizing profit than on advancing the sport through high-caliber matchups. This has led to frustration among boxing fans and professionals who believe that Devin deserves opportunities against top-tier opponents like Gervonta Davis, but is being sidelined for business reasons.
Because no one want to say that because we're available now. So all that other shit. I'm wanting to see who gonna mention Tank other than us. Tank, where you at, Tank? Because now, guess what? We're free, and you are. I mean, not free, literally, because, you know, they was talking 5%, and they might think free means free. You know what I mean? So let's clear that up. Ain't no fight. We don't got no fight. So what's going to happen? Tank.
At 140.
Yeah. Stop me from saying his name. Punch me in the mouth, because I'm going to keep on saying Tank. don't want to fight Devin, period.
Despite previous tensions, Mayweather has shown interest in negotiating with Bill Haney, indicating a potential willingness to set up fights involving Devin Haney. This shift suggests a possible reconciliation, or at least a mutual interest in profitable ventures.
On FaceTime with me.
I don't know how it went.
No, I'm just
I don't
kidding.
know how it
Yeah, he
went.
was calling for me. He was calling for me everywhere, you know, saying, where's Bill, where's Bill? You know, putting up a missing thing that I was missing or something. Why would I be missing, Vlad? I got the best son in the world, the son that rose from the bottom from that one day at the principal's office all the way up to the top of the boxing where the world stopped to watch an event that he was in. I'm a proud dad, proud trainer, and proud manager. So I don't know what he was looking for.
Well, I mean, things got really heated. I mean, I watched the whole live this morning. You called Floyd a N-word. You cussed him out. You got to hand it to Floyd for actually sitting there and taking all that, verbal abuse from you. I was actually surprised. I probably would have hung up myself.
Logan Paul has publicly accused Floyd Mayweather of being a bragger and a liar when it comes to his financial status. In a direct and pointed statement, Paul suggested that the persona Floyd presents to the world of being endlessly wealthy and financially untouchable might be more illusion than reality. This accusation came after their exhibition fight, where Logan claimed he hadn't been paid in full, raising questions about Floyd's financial transparency and practices. Paul's comments align with a broader pattern seen in the boxing world, where critics and insiders have questioned whether Floyd's wealth is as vast and untouchable as he claims.
Floyd versus McGregor 2 rumors have started to circulate, and it's led some to ask, if he's made over $1 billion in his career, why is he still fighting at the age of 45? According to Logan Paul, it's because Floyd Money Mayweather is actually a liar who's more broke than your friend who's still trying to get you to invest in their NFT project.
Floyd Money Mayweather ain't got no money, dude.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Is he broke?
Yeah.
Logan's not the only one to claim that Mayweather's actually broke. 50 Cent and Chael Sonnen, among others, have brought Floyd's financial habits into question over the years. And if we dig into Floyd's track record, they may be right. In 2018, sources reported that Floyd owed over $40 million in gambling debts. At one point, he also owed over $22 million to the IRS. Now he's being sued by Logan Paul for upwards of $10 million, and he's rumored to have more lawsuits coming his way after promoting scam cryptocurrencies. He's in an exclusive club of athletes who have crossed the $1 billion mark in their careers, but at the end of the day, no one cares about how much you made if you weren't able to keep it.
Mayweather, on the other hand, frequently highlights his achievements, asserting that no boxer in history has matched what he has accomplished. While self-confidence is expected in combat sports, his relentless self-comparison and boasting often backfire, attracting criticism from fans and fellow fighters who see it as arrogance rather than confidence.
Still waiting? Well, I think I'm separated now. I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. Had a tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather that can break my records.
That can break my records. That's it for today's video.